I will make a covenant of peace with them. Now look at this. I'll cause wild beasts to cease from the land. They will dwell safely. They will dwell safely in the wilderness. Go to verse 27. Trees of the field shall yield their fruit. Earth shall yield their increase. They shall be safe. They shall be safe in their land. Go to verse 28. And they shall no longer be a prey for the nations, nor shall beasts of the land devour them, but they shall dwell. See the recurring theme already? Yes. 3 times already in those 3 verses, different times, different applications covering different aspects of your life. And some cases actually reiterating. God's like saying, okay, now I know I told you this, but I'm gonna tell you a little different way. Yeah. So now you know where I get that, don't you? When I say basically the same thing, 3 different ways, I'm a chip off the old block. What can I say? But anyway, no, it's not that I forgot that I just told you that in a different way. It's that, there again, it's God's style. And when you really, really study the earthly ministry, the teachings of Christ, he did the same thing. He truly was a chip off the old block. So anyway, so God's covering, and the reason being is God is purposely redundant. He is purposefully redundant. And it's a good thing if you are in life. Because how many of us have got to a place where we needed our insurance benefits, and we didn't even really read it when we got insurance. Homeowners, auto, whatever. We just shopped until we got the cheapest price. And then when we needed its benefits, we start being redundant. We start reading those paragraphs under a microscope. We read them now 3 or 4 times. And we discover, I wish I would have been redundant earlier studying this out, because I'm not covering this area. God is purposely redundant for a reason. He wants you to know you're covered in every area. You need to tell somebody, I'm covered in every area. And then say, you're covered in every area. But let's get back to this. I'll make a covenant of peace with them, cause wild beasts to cease from the land, and they will dwell safely in the wilderness and sleep in the woods. Now, it kind of sounds like, I don't like camping. Stay with me, figuratively speaking here, right? First of all, you're going to dwell safely in the wilderness. So many times, this term is used throughout the Old Testament. God even declares this over Jacob, and then even again over natural Israel. And of course, it applies to Christians today by all means. When God says this, I kept you within and from being destroyed in a waste howling wilderness. And then I kept you even as the apple of my eye. That's how important you are to me. You were never out of my sight. Actually, it's like the pupil of my eye. That's how important you are to me. So God said, I kept you, I sustained you, I blessed you, I healed you, I favored you, I watched over you in a waste howling wilderness. I made a way for you where there seemed to be no way. I opened doors that there was no way on this earth that could have been opened any other way. I rebuke the devourer for your name's sake more times than you will ever know. You'll never fully know until you get to heaven. I watched over you. I kept you. I caressed you. I held you. I comforted you when you were hurting. I was there for you to protect you when no one else was. I understood you when you didn't even understand yourself, let alone what you were going through. And in the midst of all that, I kept you from that wilderness from devouring you. So this is what God is basically reiterating millenniums later. He said, now listen, my covenant of peace is so strong in your life that you're going to live, you're going to dwell. Do you notice that? That you are going to dwell safely in the wilderness. It also means this. When you are dwelling in your habitat, i.e. your house, your life, your to and fro of life, what I call, meaning not only where you live, but also where you go. Every given day and a given week even, right? Just your overall life, right? your to and fro. Say, God watches over my to and fro. So your house and your to and fro in life, God said, you're going to dwell there. You're going to dwell in your house. You're going to dwell in every area of your life. You're going to dwell in safety. Even when a wilderness situation howls against you, even when all hell breaks out against you, even when in the midst of safety and peace and serenity, the enemy comes in like a flood, God says, I got you covered. I'm going to lift up a standard that no weapon, oh, somebody help me, that no weapon formed against you will ever prosper.
For more information about our teaching resources, visit our website at ciclive.com.